Okay, today I'm going to teach you how to solve a Rubik's Cube. The Rubik's Cube may seem like a complicated puzzle to many people, but once you get the hang of it, you can see that it's actually very easy. So let me just go over the basics first. So these are corner pieces, these are edge pieces, and these are center pieces. And white is opposite to yellow, red is opposite to orange, and green is opposite to blue. So let me just quickly go ahead and scramble up my cube. Okay. As we start solving our cube, the first step is called the yellow daisy. So we want to find the yellow face. And then what we want to do is we want to find all the white faces that have a colors on it too. White edge pieces. So we have a white edge piece and that's green. So what we want to do is we want to match this with the green centerpiece. So basically what this means is we want to get it like this. So as you can see here, we have the green edge piece matched with the white, and this is like the first petal of our yellow daisy. Now, it's not going to always be this easy. This was a good example. So for the next one, let's say here, you should always be able to do these in 1 to 2 moves. So we have the blue one here. So the blue face is over here. And we have the blue edge piece. So we want to do 2 moves, 1 to 2 moves. So this one will be 2 moves. And as you can see, it's matched there. So we have the centerpiece and we have the white and blue edge piece. So when we rotate that up, you can see we have the second petal of our yellow daisy. And for the third one, here, oh, luckily, orange is already solved for us. So if we move that up twice, here we go. We have that third petal. And for the fourth petal, it's the red one. Oh, well, we're getting really lucky today. So we have it as solved for us. If you're not this lucky, remember the steps, 1 to 2 moves, and then you can rotate it up. And it should be solved like this. So now that we have our yellow daisy, we're not actually building the cube on this yellow side. I just did it so that it's a lot easier to build it on the yellow side. We're going to do it twice. 2 moves here so that we move it up to the white side. Another 2 moves, white side again. And white side again. So now we have the white cross. This is the first major step in solving your Rubik's Cube. So now what we want to do is we want to get all these corners. We want the white corners. So we're going to look for a white corner. Let's say this one, for example. I'm just going to get this out of here by moving that down, taking it out of the way, and then pushing it to the side and putting it back up. So we have this one here. It's the blue, orange, and white corner. So we want to move that to the orange and blue side so that we have it in the right spot. And now there's 4 moves that you're going to do. So you're going to go left, down, right, up. You're going to keep doing that until you match the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left, down, right, up. Left, down, right, up. Left, down, right, up. As you can see, now we solved the corner. And this next white corner we have here. So we have the orange and the green one. So we're going to go here and go left, down, right, up. Left, down, right, up. Left, down, right, up. There we go. That corner is solved. For the final corner, we have it here. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to take it out of the way. And then we have this corner here. So we're going to go... Actually, for this one, what you could do that left, down, up, right. Or, to save time, you can just move this to the side, bring it down, and put it back in, and then bring it up. So that makes it a little quicker. So, as you can see, we have the first layer. So we have the white face, and we have the bottom line of each of these faces, except for the top. And now what we want to do is we want to fill in these to make the second layer. So we want to fill these in with the right pieces. So we're going to look at the top for a piece that has no yellow on it, an edge piece. So we have this one. So I'm going to match it with the right color. So blue and blue. And we want to get it to the orange face. We want to move this here. So the way we do that, so there's 2 algorithms. So what you want to do is we're going to move this away from where we want to get it. So we're going to move it to the right. Now that we moved it to the right, we have to use the left hand algorithm first. So you're going to get your left hand and do these 4 moves. So back, right, down, left. And now you're going to move this cube over and do a right-hand algorithm. So the right-hand algorithm is going to be back, left, down, right. And now, as you can see, we have this corner solved. So the way I like to remember this is if you move it to the right, you start with the left-hand algorithm. If you move it to the left, you start with the right-hand algorithm. So they're opposites. So now see what this is a problem that sometimes happens. So we don't have any more non-yellow edge pieces at the top because they're all stuck in here, but they're all in the wrong spot. So what we do is we take a random piece. So let's say I'm going to get this random piece and I want to put it in here so that I could get this out. So I'm going to do that algorithm. So I want to get it here. So I'm going to move it away. And then we moved it to the left. So I'm going to do the right-hand algorithm. So the right-hand algorithm is back, left, down, right. Move the cube to the side. And we start with the left-hand algorithm now. So we go back, right, down, left. So now we got this piece up. So what we're going to do now is move it here. And we're going to do the algorithm. So we're going to move it away. So now that it's over here, we moved it away. So we moved it to the right side. So now we want to do the left-hand algorithm first. So we're going to go like this, right, down, left, flip the cube, and go the right-hand algorithm. So back, left, down, right. So now we fix these two. And now we have these two and these two. So we're done with orange. And we ran into the same problem. Actually, no, not yet. So we want to get these here. We want to get this cube here. And actually, this is in a 2-in-1 deal. So we get this one in here. And we get this one out. So we can use that next. So which is great. So we're going to move it to the left. And do the right-hand algorithm first. Flip the cube. And do the left-hand algorithm. Okay. So now we got this in here. Now, once again, we move this. We moved it to the right. So we're going to do the left-hand algorithm first. Flip the cube. All right. So we officially solved all of the second layer. So we have the first layer, second layer here, and we have the white face. So now what we want to do is we want to solve the yellow cross. So we want to get a cross on the yellow. And you can run into 4 situations here. You can either have just a centerpiece. You can have an L like me. You can have a line across. Or you can have the cross itself. If you already have the cross, then you're really lucky and you don't need to do this step. If you're anyone else, then this is what you're going to have to do. If you have the L like me, you're going to want to put it in the back left corner to do the next algorithm. If you have the line, you want to make sure it's horizontal and not vertical. And if you have just the center, then you can do it from anywhere. So what you're going to do is you're going to flip this clockwise, and you're going to do the right-hand algorithm. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to correct your flip. So put it counterclockwise again. So now I have the line. So the stages are center, L, line, and cross. So if you just have the center, then you're going to have to do this algorithm 3 times. If you have the L like me, you're going to have to do it 2 times. And if you have the line, you're going to have to do it once. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one more time. And there we go. So I have the cross, as you can see. So now what we want to do is we want to solve the edge pieces here. The colored edge pieces. So I want to get all my edge pieces like I have with blue right here. So you're going to want to solve as many as you can. Sometimes you get lucky and you get all of them right off the bat. You'll either get 2 of them or 4 of them. So what you're going to want to do is, if you have it like me, and they're side by side, then you want to put one to the back here, one solved one to the back, and one solved one to the right of you. So that you have the 2 unsolved ones to the front and the left. If you have opposites, so like, let's say blue was solved and green was solved, then you can do this from anywhere, but you'll have to do the algorithm twice. So I have mine. in the right and back, and I'm going to do the following algorithm. So make sure to watch carefully. So we have focus on these two pieces here. So we moved it up and these two pieces. We have these two pieces. So now we're going to move these pieces to the side here so they're in front of us. We're going to move this down. And now we want to move these pieces to the very corner. And we're going to go up. And we're going to want to move these pieces back so that we correct the white side and bring it down. So now, if you've done it correctly, you should have all the edge pieces solved. If you had them opposites, then you might have to do this algorithm one more time. So now what we want to do is we want to get these corners. So what I mean by getting these corners is we want to get them solved. And by solved, I don't necessarily mean being perfectly solved like this. I just mean being in the right position. So like this one, for example, the one that I just twisted, it's in the right position because it's green, orange, and we have green, orange. So that's all we need. But these three aren't solved. So we want to get them there. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the following algorithm. If you have one of them solved, you want to keep it in this corner. If you have none of them solved, then you can do this from anywhere. So you want to do this. So you're going to go left, up, right, up, left, down, right, and down. So you want to keep doing this until all your corners are solved. You might not get it first try, as I didn't get it first try, but you're going to keep doing it. So let's do it one more time. And that's it. We got them all solved. So for the final step of solving your first Rubik's Cube, you want to flip the cube upside down. Now, pay very close attention to these last steps because if you mess these up, well, you'll mess up the whole cube. So we want to start from the edge farthest away from the one if you have one that's already completely fixed. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the right-hand algorithm until this face is solved. So this might look weird, but in the end, they'll all come together. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's solved. We can see here. So we're going to not flip the cube, just flip the bottom layer and go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's solved. Bottom layer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Solved. And there we have it. That's how you solve a Rubik's Cube.